Welcome back, everybody, and this is Zelion here. I'm going to attempt to do the nightmare missions. Before that, I want to go ahead and show you that once you complete everything on War Mage, you can go to manage your downloadable content and download the Orc Slayer character, which just basically gives you a new set of robes. It makes it look a little bit cooler. If you play Horde on WoW, it's a little bit more that design. It's a little bit more red and kind of cool. So, we're going to go ahead and play this. And as you can see, War Mage is completely done now. Everything with 5 skulls on it. And we're going to go over to Nightmare. First things first, we're going to upgrade a couple of things. The neat things about Nightmare, there is no pause times between certain amount of waves. So normally on War Mage you would go through about 3 missions or so. And then you would have a break where you would be able to go do whatever you want. It was an unlimited timed break. The waves here are pretty much instant. There's like 3 seconds per wave, so there is no planning. Everything is on the fly. There are no limitations on what boards can throw at you. Like the first map, I'm going to have an ogre. Yeah, and if you had the original traps to start off with, you couldn't do it. Like, well, you could do it, but it would be very, very difficult. So what we're going to do is we are going to pick the typical traps that we normally use, which for mine would be the steel wall blades, which I'm a huge fan of. I'm really not using the push ones just yet. I'll upgrade those later on. The coin forge will definitely be upgrading. And I got 18 left. So, oh, and by the way, I am still going with the I am not going to use the storm zapper or the floor burner. I refuse to use those because this tutorial was designed without those in mind. Oh, goodness. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to get this one. I really can't see any of the others being beneficial, unless I want to go with the grinder. But, no. Alright, here we go. Auto ballista. Alright. We're going to go ahead and start with the hallway. So, here we go. I'm pretty sure I know how to play this game. I'm sure all of you don't need another cinematic. Alright, I am going to go with my typical setup like I normally do, which 90% of these I don't use, so we're just gonna wing it the way it is. That's it. See, instead of just having Orc Warriors, I now have an Armored Ogre in this group. Oh, and 90% of the guys come out with shields on. Oh, and the waves are a lot longer. Like there's more guys per wave. Okay. The only way that you can really pause it and get your bearings is when you bring up the Spellweaver tab.
Let's begin.
I need 1500. Okay. See how there's 3 seconds? Like, yikes. Oh, another thing is that your guardians, when they die, they die. Like, you don't get them back, and they also still count towards your guardian limit. So they're just kind of like useless unless if you can really make sure that you keep them alive. put down another one of these. Save my paladin. Give him the stun ability.
Very well.
We gotta get rid of this guy as fast as possible, so... You are going to notice that I am going to be using this technique a lot for my trap design, using the paladin, the decoy, and the coin forge. Oh yeah, did I mention that they hit a lot harder now? And there we go. That is a 5 skull on Nightmare hallway. Pretty sure this was hallway. Yep, hallway. Score isn't all that pretty, but I still did it without an issue. And then leaderboards, this is probably going to be a completely terrible score. Yeah, so. That's about it. Moving right along to the next one.